Monet had her own talk show, well, on the internet, called The Exchange Rate, which is Latin for cancelled.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the best live comedy routines and roasts in Drag Race herstory. For this list, we're limiting it to the series in the mainline American franchise.
I know you must have been battling with yourself when you were coming up with the lineup because, like your ancestors, you put the person of color last on the list.
Number 20, Pearl and Max. The queens of Season 7 were tasked with presenting and accepting awards at the first and since then only edition of the DESPY Awards. Pearl and Max came out to present the trophy for Most Busted Drag Queen.
The nominees are Miss Jaden Dior Fierce.
Miss Ginger Minge. Girl, after we swing on by Gatorland, we can get on back to my apartment and swing on my husband.
Nailing the fake banter and insincerity of award show presenters, their set was actually a surprising success. Pearl went from essentially daring RuPaul to send her home in the workroom to winning the challenge with her partner Max.
And last but certainly not youngest, Mrs. Kasha Davis.
Did you hear that, dear?
But their jokes were fun, and Pearl's personality was able to shine through as they skewered the other queens.
RuPaul, you gave me the Smackdown yesterday.
And it worked.
And it worked. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Number 19, Lydia B. Collins. Roasting the villains of previous seasons led to one of the more entertaining comedy challenges in recent years.
Mistress, it is an honor to be here with you. I'm a really, really big fan, is what Mistress would say if she was dressed like an oscillating fan.
Even when Season 17's contestants didn't have the jokes, the villains on stage always did. Lydia Butthole Collins showed no fear as she made her jabs at Mistress Isabel Brooks, Plain Jane, and Kandy Muse. But it's her parting shot, a tribute to her boyfriend Corey King, that had the judges screaming.
I've learned a lot about Boston drag as I've grown very close to Corey King, your sis. And I actually did bring a little piece of her with me. To this day, her still in my stomach.
She also might be one of the first contestants in Drag Race herstory to use her time on stage to hit on RuPaul. We'll have to check the stats on that.
Ru, hi. Now that Corey's gone, I am going to need another bald black man to fill that void. And you do like seeing me in the bottom anyway, so...
Number 18, Raja. All-Star 7 competitor Raja played to her strengths. She created a character for the Draguation Speeches challenge that can only be described as the most popular witch in school.
Time in this realm will feel rapid and limited. Grasp every moment and connect always to the ebb and flow, 'cause we're all gonna die.
This is a speech so pompous, she almost sounds like an alien addressing an inferior life form. Raja pairs her grand gestures and sage-like demeanor with some hard-learned life lessons about generosity, taxes, and sex.
Pay your taxes. Yeah. They are watching. They know when you're asleep and awake. They know you purchase poppers from Berlin online.
All of them are unhinged and hilarious, but also genuinely helpful. Well, mostly helpful. Raja landed in the week's top 2, earning her first legendary legend star of the season.
Oh yes, be nice to the poor as well. One can never be sure if a camera lurks nearby to capture your good deeds.
Number 17, Sasha Velour. This season 9 queen dropped some knowledge on the Michelle Visage roast. And we're not just talking about the fact that she uses edifying in a sentence.
Thank you, Shea Coulee. That was extremely edifying humor. Sorry, am I using that word correctly? Not edifying, I know that one. It was humor that I wasn't sure worked in this context.
Sasha Velour turned her ultra-academic approach to drag on its head. Using her extensive vocabulary and talents for social commentary, Sasha's jokes almost seem like they're going to be too serious before she delivers a swerve of a punchline at the last second.
Ross Mathews has the face of a young gay man and the voice of an adult woman. So, the opposite of Tamar Braxton.
Even when one joke is a little too niche, she owns it, and it's somehow even funnier. If Peppermint hadn't smashed it out of the park, Sasha probably would have won this one.
Michelle Visage is so... I have more of these. Michelle Visage is so Jersey, she wanted to call her second child White Flight. Oh well, that one worked in my mind.
Number 16, Monet Exchange.
Many know her as Lady Bunny, but I like to go by her original drag name, Methuselah. Or as they know her down at the clinic, Patient Zero.
The best roasts come from people who have respect for the guest of honor. It's clear that Monet Exchange has love for Lady Bunny, the guest of honor at this combination roast and funeral. Swiveling in with her big padded hips like she had had a few drinks before the funeral, Monet fully embodies her character here.
You know, this reminds me of a story when we all went on tour. Bunny expressed that she wanted to eat a little Mexican. Poor little Valentina didn't stand a chance.
She hooks us immediately with that opening visual gag with her glasses. Monet is fantastic at casting off rapid-fire one-liners like she just thought of them in the moment. She even has Lady Bunny laughing from beyond the grave.
She was often called the Beyonce of drag, not because she was rich and beautiful or famous, but because she looked like she was carrying twins. Look at that big bloated bitch in that box.
Number 15, the Vivienne.
Well, what an honor it is to be able to close this celebration of horrible, horrible men. It really is the who's who of who was available.
The Drag Race UK alum closes out what she calls a celebration of horrible, horrible men with style and dry British humor. The Vivienne absolutely destroys her All-Star 7 castmates with her razor-sharp wit and incredible timing.
Trinity's catchphrase this season has been, "I live!" And she does, until that Backstreet B-grade silicone migrates into a vital artery, and then, girl, you die!
Viv takes aim at Trinity's silicone injections and Jinkx's Zoom wedding. But she saves her most devastating blows for Monet Exchange, attacking her talent, personality, and her canceled talk show, The Exchange Rate.
Monet had her own talk show, well, on the internet, called The Exchange Rate, which is Latin for cancelled. The show was meant to be an exploration and reflection of Monet's talent and personality, and sadly, it was.
Shockingly, Viv didn't make the top 2 for this performance. We'd like a recount. Which manager do we need to talk to? Number 14, Trinity K. Bonet. There was no way Bianca Del Rio wasn't going to walk away with the win this week, but even she was laughing herself silly during Trinity K. Bonet's set.
So if you all have not already noticed, I am black, but don't be worried, you don't have to hold on to your purses and your wallets, I already got them.
The elderly audience seemed like they were enjoying it too when she told them she already had their wallets. Given that Trinity had been struggling to let herself shine the entire season, this was a triumph for her.
The only way we had the opportunity to eat was my mother would read us recipes from a cookbook. And oh, how I got full many nights off of the roast beef on page 27.
Trinity starts the set by saying she isn't a comedian. She could have fooled us. Trinity delivers jokes about her race and her poor upbringing as if she's been telling them her whole life.
Stop running around my house like that, you gonna run my light bill up. Stop flushing that toilet so much, you gonna run my damn light bill up.
Number 13, Jessica Wilde. Delivering her jokes in a way that only she can, the All-Stars 8 contestant uses her effusive and exaggerated personality to absolutely trash rotating judge Carson Kressley.
Carson is a television host, actor, writer, producer, and this is the funniest one, a dancer.
What makes it work is that Jessica Wilde is usually so sweet. But the minute she heard it was a roast, she turned the oven up to 500 and put her sights directly on Kressley.
The name of his pony, it was Sparky's. I think Carson's drag name should be Sparky's Visage.
Yes!
In honor of his 2 favorite animals.
She brings the house down with her reasoning why he should have been a contestant instead of a judge. By the end, RuPaul is hooting and hollering louder than anyone else in the room.
Love you so much, Carson. I never wash any of your stuff, but as soon as I get out of here, I'm still not washing it.
Number 12, Jimbo. Resurrecting one of the best roast comics of all time is a big risk. For Jimbo, it paid off.
Hello, Michelle Visage. Oh, my goodness. You know, Michelle, you remind me of my favorite director, John Waters. You both have a little mustache, a big dick, and you're friends with a nasty drag queen.
Appearing in character as the late Joan Rivers, Jimbo honored the landmark comic's sense of irreverence, audacity, and her skill for truly deranged insults. There are times during her roast where it genuinely seems like Rivers is there.
RuPaul is so old. You know why that desk is so big? It's to hide her catheter and the little scooter she rides in on.
She spreads the wealth. No one is safe from her turns of phrase and nasty comments. From Kandy Muse's face to RuPaul's age to Carson Kressley's resemblance to Ellen DeGeneres, no one is safe and no topic is off limits.
Carson enters the room teeth first. And I should know, my daughter Melissa has a horse face just like you.
Number 11, Jinkx Monsoon.
I am so honored to be honored here tonight at this imaginary event.
The Kennedy Davenport Center Honors may be an imaginary event, but there's nothing imaginary about Jinkx Monsoon's comic timing. Her set is professional, polished, and so funny.
Then there's Trinity, my goodness, so kind and compassionate and caring. She even let her last boyfriend down easy. She said, let's just be cousins.
Once she starts talking about Evie Oddly's gifts, one of the week's legendary legend stars was hers. And don't just ask us. The cardinal rule of Drag Race is to make RuPaul laugh. Few queens have the host in stitches quite like Jinkx Monsoon.
You are such a kinky bitch. You've been edging Shangela for like 11 years now. And we all just sat and watched, so I guess we're complicit.
There are times during this roast where RuPaul literally seems to be gasping for air. If that's not a ringing endorsement, what is? Number 10, Coco Montrese. There were a number of truly hilarious performances during Season 5's Roast Challenge. Alaska certainly stood out, with practically every one of her lines drawing laughs.
RuPaul is so old that her colostomy bag is made of wood.
Plus, who could forget Jinkx Monsoon's legendary opening line at Coco's expense?
It's gonna be hard to top Coco. But look at her, who would want to top Coco?
However, Ms. Montrese snagged the challenge win, and we can totally understand why. First of all, her idea of appearing as RuPaul's forgotten cousin from back home was wildly original.
You go back with Michelle farther than you go back with me. You knew Michelle when Michelle was Michael.
But Coco backed up her unique premise with great characterization and side-splitting jokes.
You come in the room, girl. Hello. Girl, you look like the Black Pee Wee Herman.
If you ask us, Ru may never live down being told he looks like Pee Wee Herman.
Hands so high. He look like he in New Orleans and Hurricane Katrina, girl.
Number 9, Gottmik. No one can argue that Gottmik brought the looks and the makeup skills to Season 13. But as she grew in confidence throughout her appearance, she also developed a strong comedic voice.
Honey, love. I just cannot believe I am standing up here presenting my comedy in front of you. I knew there was gonna be budget cuts this season, but I didn't know it was gonna affect the judges panel too.
After her stellar Snatch Game outing, this performance proved she was seriously funny.
What songs do you like to play when you're DJing?
I honestly just press play and hope for the best.
She began with a witty joke about Utica's bombed set moments earlier. Gottmik then laid into Valentina's appearance in Rent Live, Ru's recording career, and hiding in closet stints in the bottom 2.
You lip-synced more times than our angel here, Valentina, has attempted to block the words Rent Live on social media.
Her jokes were just personal enough, but it was her expert delivery that made the routine so special.
Hi, Ru.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
I am such a huge fan of you and your work and all of your hit songs.
Number 8, Manila Luzon.
Dearly beloved, and Michelle Visage.
In All Stars Season 4, the Roast Challenge featured a special guest and format. Rather than targeting someone on the judging panel, the set served as eulogies at a mock funeral for the iconic Lady Bunny. We've already given Monet X Change props for jokes about the Queen's age and her appearance out of drag. But arguably the top performer of the night was Manila Luzon.
At least our poor Lady Bunny met her fateful demise doing something she loved. when she choked to death at a hot dog eating contest.
From the moment she recoiled at the sight of Bunny in a coffin, we knew we were in for some laughs. While some competitors tried out characters to varying success, Manila had the genius idea of reading Bunny's will aloud.
Monique Hart, the Lady Bunny leaves you her crusty, dusty old lashes because she thought you needed a newer pair.
Number 7. Alaska and Alyssa Edwards.
This gigorama is completely full of buffoonery, riggery, and straight up tomfoolery.
Totally. One of the best twists ever on All Stars came about in season 2. The eliminated queens were all brought back and paired up with the remaining contestants. Then, the duos had to perform stand-up routines in front of a live audience. Alaska and Alyssa are individually hilarious, but their comedic sensibilities are arguably quite different.
Alyssa, we're in the company of some amazing queens tonight.
Where?
Nonetheless, they turned out to be the perfect match on stage. While Alaska delivered dry, deadpan quips, Alyssa's zany personality was on full display.
Detox and Tatiana are here.
The Heels Have Eyes Part 2, the remix.
As for funniest moments, there's really only one contender. Beast will certainly go down as one of the show's best one-word punchlines.
Alyssa, describe Michelle Visage in one word. Go.
Beast!
Number 6. Bosco.
Welcome to the roast of the legendary Ross Mathews!
After the train wreck that was season 14 Snatch Game, we weren't exactly sure how this insult comedy challenge would turn out. Bosco took on the daunting task of opening the roast, but thankfully she knocked it out of the park.
Ross is not a top. He's a blouse.
Her dry sense of humor won her the Men's panel challenge, and it also helped out here. Coming off her near elimination, Bosco started out by poking fun at how many people had told her to go home. However, she spun this into an opportunity to tease the judges and her fellow contestants.
I have been told to go home more times than RuPaul when she tells her record company she has a new song.
Plus, she had a truly original read for Ru, calling all the way back to the Stone Age.
RuPaul, you are so old that when you say that you are verse, you mean you are both hunter and gatherer.
Number 5. Miz Cracker.
I've been telling these girls from the beginning, like, let's just be nice to each other tonight. But I guess I'm like Shea Coulee's music, because nobody listens to me. You know what I'm saying?
Fans of the show know that this comedy queen can sometimes get in her own head. However, she had no trouble showing off her one-of-a-kind personality in this stand-up set.
I am a Jew, so I get to say it that way. You do not.
She started off her routine by commenting on the notorious isolation Drag Race queens put up with during filming.
They say this is like the Olympics of drag. No. This is like Guantanamo Bay. Please help me.
However, it didn't take her long to turn her sights on her fellow competitors.
There's this stereotype that drag queens have to be like beautiful in their makeup and glamorous and everything, but that is not necessarily true. Look at Juju.
She finished the performance with a commentary on body shaming. Unexpectedly, the bit went from serious to somber to utterly joyful in a matter of moments.
I know what body shaming can do to a person, you know. It works!
The joke, like Miz Cracker's entire personality, was perfectly offbeat. Number 4, Darienne Lake.
My name is Miss Darienne Lake. I like to say Miss because it lets the boys know I'm single.
Bianca Del Rio may hold the title for the shady lady of season 6, but if there was ever a runner-up, it would have to be Darienne Lake.
Some of Dayla's wins have boosted the size of her head. Hopefully she doesn't tip over.
We already knew she was a clapback queen by the time of the stand-up comedy challenge, but here, the lip-sync assassin showed she could deliver pre-written jokes with aplomb too.
I asked my mother, I'm like, Mom, how did I end up so twisted? Like, did you drop me on my head when I was a baby? She was like, honey, you have to be held to be dropped.
Her set quickly delved into self-deprecating humor about her childhood and single status. It was refreshing to see Darienne take aim at herself instead of, well, Ben de la Creme.
At the gym, I'm like a ninja. You will never see me there.
Ultimately, the set made us fall even more in love with this multi-talented performer. Number 3, Peppermint.
Ross, everyone says that your voice is annoying and high-pitched, but I actually love the sound of your voice right now. Don't talk.
In season 9, New York City legend Peppermint quickly established herself as an incredibly likable personality. She scored her only win for the challenge themed around roasting Michelle Visage.
Not since Destiny's Child has a Michelle become so famous for riding somebody else's coattail.
It's particularly impressive that she stood out among multiple hilarious performances. Shea Coulee, for instance, pulled 0 punches when speculating about Michelle's private life.
Michelle, we know you for being a kind, patient shero. And gonorrhea clinics know you as Patient Zero.
For her part, Peppermint commented on Michelle's rise to fame and her age. Her most hilarious jokes, however, were about the judge's writing career.
It's a great book, Michelle. Said no one.
The diva rules may not yet be classic literature, but at least it gave us these hilarious on-screen moments.
Honestly, I fell in love with you, Michelle, watching you and RuPaul on VH1, and I'm so honored to share this moment with you, so thank you. Happy 90th birthday.
Number 2, Kandy Muse.
Yo, RuPaul is so old, Jurassic Park brought back memories.
Kandy Muse was arguably the unofficial narrator of season 13. With her bold personality and quick wit, her commentary on the competition was endlessly entertaining. It was no surprise then for her to absolutely kill the roast of past Mrs. Congeniality.
The performance in Rent Live was rough, bitch. Your angel needed an angel.
She radiated confidence on stage, which allowed the cutthroat humor in her jokes to shine through. Kandy had the difficult task of opening the show, with no audience to boot. However, she used this as an opportunity to come for Michelle Visage's performing career.
Ain't no audience tonight. Michelle, don't that kind of remind you of your old concerts from back in the days, bitch? Just empty.
Her jokes aimed at the likes of Valentina, Nina West, and Rue herself were short, to the point, and truly hilarious. Although the venue wasn't exactly packed, Kandy made sure it was filled with laughter.
RuPaul's so old, I told her to act her own age, bitch. She died.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Bianca Del Rio.
I am so excited to see the cast of Cocoon is here. You look fabulous.
Going into this challenge, we were expecting comedy gold from this quick-witted queen. From the moment she compared her audience to the geriatric cast of sci-fi film Cocoon, it was clear she would nail her set.
I like the gentleman in the back who's sleeping. Makes me feel right at home. Can you wake that bitch up? Yeah, the one right there with the horizontal stripes. Not a good look in your 3rd trimester, sir. All right?
She quickly turned from teasing her audience to poking fun at her own family and upbringing. The shift in content made her routine feel equal parts ruthless and personal. Another clever turnaround came when Bianca compared her own track record to Michelle and Santino's.
I will show you versatility when Santino wins a sewing competition and Visage wears a turtleneck. You hear me? Ain't gonna happen!
With a perfect blend of insult humor and self-deprecation, Bianca showed why she's remembered as one of the funniest queens ever.
And because I'm feeling extra special, I'm gonna put fresh tennis balls on every walker in the place.
Which of these comedy queens made you laugh the hardest? Tell us in the comments.